Hello and welcome back to the channel of the SIIL, Swiss International Institute Lausanne. My name is Marina. Today we will talk about what every student has faced or will face: certification work, how to write it and how to make your life easier. Let's start with the formation. Formalization standards may differ from one institution to another. And the first advice is start writing a paper by studying the rules of formalization. It will take about half an hour to set up your future work document to all those rules. But it will share you precious time and effort at the end when you will be too tired to edit your work. The second tip is forget about the copy and paste technique. Your work must pass on anti-plagiarism check. If you were too lazy to rewrite a paragraph in your own words and simply copy it into the text, keep in mind that you still have to make changes later. Normally, every certification work consists of the same structure elements. It all starts with an introduction. Here you must describe the object or subject of study, the tasks and goals of the work. Also, you can add a description on the methodology for conducting experiments if they are needed in the work. Usually, the introduction takes about 1 or 2 pages. And the third advice, this is often given in universities. Try to write an introduction after the main part. Coming up next, the main part. It consists of 3 sections. Theory, the process of analysis with a description of the methodology, and the results of the work with conclusions. And the fourth tip is focus on the relevance of your research and examples of similar work in the theory part. The main part of your work ends with the results and conclusions. It is convenient to arrange them in groups. The main part is followed by a conclusion. In it, you need to briefly describe your work and briefly formulate the results and conclusions. Another tip is try to base your conclusions not only on the main part, but also on the introduction. For example, if in the introduction you set the goal of studying consumer behavior, then in the conclusion show that you have achieved this goal. Tell about the study of behavior, describe the results and formulate a conclusion. The next part of the attestation work is a list of references. One more piece of advice. Check out the requirements for the sources of your work in advance. Pay special attention to the current period of information, the number of sources and the rules for representation. For example, SIIL students write attestation papers on sources that are younger than 5 years old. Finally, the last but not least, the annex. This includes handouts and visual aids to supplement research information. It can be graphs, charts, plans, tables and more. Important tip: don't be afraid to add more visual aids to the annex. This will show the depth of your research. Finally, the last and most important tip of the video. Do not be afraid of assessment work. Everyone is going through it successfully and you are not an exclusion. Feel free to comment down below all the questions you have and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye!